Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I am doing my first Empties video. And I have been collecting these items for well over a year. With everything happening last year, we just didn't get a chance to, wear makeup outside of our homes very often. And so I don't have a lot of makeup items. A lot of it is skincare. I think that is the nature of most Empties videos because we do go through the skincare much quicker relative to makeup since we use skincare every day, and most of these items here I use twice a day or more. So we'll talk about the empties here and whether I will repurchase, or maybe I already have repurchased these items, and then we'll get into the 2 giveaway items. I am super excited to celebrate and commemorate hitting 2,500 subscribers. I've prepared 2 giveaway boxes, which I'll get into the details later on in the video. The first item I have here is the Augustinus Batter, the Cream Cleansing Gel. I have repurchased this once and then recently a second time. Sephora started carrying their products just before, I want to say just before the most recent spring sale event, and that's when I saw my opportunity to stock up. Really exciting because this regularly through their website and a lot of retailers typically does not go on sale, and I don't think it ever goes on sale on their website. So when I saw Sephora carrying this, I thought twice a year I can stock up. As the name implies, it is, or it looks like a cream, but the texture is more like that of a gel. I just kind of apply it all over my face, lather, apply some water, and it does foam up just a tiny bit amount. And it leaves my face feeling clean, but not stripped. I do have an oily T-zone, like oily combination skin, and so I want my cleansers to really have that deep cleansing effect to help with the T-zone. But if it cleans, if it's too drying, then I'll have a reaction here, over time. I've tried a cleanser that was really great for controlling the oil, cleaning, the oily areas, but then unfortunately it would affect the rest of my face. So that's combo skin for you. But this I have found really great success with, and that is why I will be using my 3rd bottle. I highly recommend it. It is made in France and formulated in Germany. They have some patented technology in their formulations. I believe it's TC8, it's what it's called. And speaking of that, Victoria Beckham's Cell Rejuvenating Priming Moisturizer also has that same patented technology, and I am loving the formulation. I've just seen it do really good things with my skin with continued usage over time. The next item is also from Augustinus Batter. This is their hand treatment. Oh, excuse me, I was calling it TC8 technology. No, it is TFC8. It is patented, and that's a technology that helps your skin or the cells on your skin rejuvenate and basically optimize it. So the effect you're supposed to get is more supple skin, more radiant, and just overall healthier looking skin that's protected from the environment, like from free radicals. This hand treatment I purchased in the middle of last year when we were all thinking about sanitizing our hands a lot, and then how do you go about putting the moisture back into your skin. So I purchased this, and I do think it does work. So it worked for me. However, it is a product you continuously have to apply. So it doesn't mean that, well, if I use it once or twice a day, like at the start of the day, maybe at the end of the day, like you would with facial skincare, that you would continue to reap the benefits. You actually have to use it like you would any regular hand cream after washing your hands. And because for that reason, I do have some other preferred options, and this is, given that the brand, the patented formula, it is quite pricey. So this I have not repurchased and do not plan to, but I enjoyed it while I had it. This is also made in France, and it is formulated in Germany. Well, it looks like we're gonna roll with skincare, so I'm gonna continue with skincare related items, and then we'll move on to makeup items. Next I have here is beauty counters. the Countermatch Adaptive Moisturizer Lotion. This is in their new packaging, so it is actually easier to recycle. This is what I would use as my daytime moisturizer. In the evening, I use from the same line, the Recovery Cream. The daytime moisturizer worked fine for me. I actually used it for probably a year and a half, perhaps even 2 years. It gave me the needed hydration, but I was ready to try something else. And I find that while it gave me the needed hydration during wintertime, I needed a little bit more. So now instead of going back to get, what was it, probably my 5th bottle of this by now, rather than getting like a 5th bottle, I decided to stick with the Recovery Cream until I can decide what's that next daytime moisturizer I would like to try. I do just fine with the Recovery Cream during the daytime. It's probably not optimal, but I do just fine for now, and I spend a lot of time actually at home. So we'll see. Once we get back into a more regular routine and I'm out and about during the day, we'll see if I, really should be getting something more suited for daytime. This product here, it is made in the States with global ingredients. Speaking of Beauty Counter, I have another Beauty Counter item. This is their Eye Rescue Cream. It is fine the way it is. I use this for also well over a year and a half, and it gives me the needed hydration. When I decided to switch, I was looking for something that was anti-aging, that would help with any, wrinkles that I see forming as a result from, just age, to just drying skin, like during the winter time where, I do need a little bit more hydration. So that's what made me switch. But if I didn't have any lines to think about, I would certainly stick with this happily. So this is also made in the States with global ingredients. Then we have the Retrouvé Luminous Cleansing Elixir. This has been part of my makeup removal routine for a year and a half now. Started using this middle of last year. I think I got this first, and then I got the cream cleansing gel. So I use these two together. Basically, with a full face of makeup like this, I would go in with the cleansing balm. So this is what that is. It's a cleansing balm, and it has the consistency of almost like Vaseline, except it can come out in a pump. And I would put it all over my face, like kind of massage it, and you can see the makeup coming off as you're doing the movements. I go back in with a makeup remover wipe to go through, and then finally, after I remove my eye makeup, which is like, what is it, the 3rd step, it does require a bit more time to get all the mascara and everything off, then I go back in with this. This is the last step in terms of cleansing. I'm telling you, when you have a full face of makeup with layers of product on, those steps is what I have found over the years to be most effective in getting as much makeup off as possible. And I'm sure I can skip one of those 3 to 4 steps and probably be okay, but I would probably expect like an uptake in breakout just from clogged pores. So yeah, this cleansing balm is wonderful because it is made up of a lot of different types of oils that are hydrating and nourishing for your skin. And the most magical thing, I think they call it the elixir. I think the magical part of this is it's not oily at all. I have a combination oily T-zone. The last thing I want is to add a bunch of oils on my face. But this washes right off. There is you don't feel slick, there's nothing emollient or anything left on your face except like this kind of supple hydration. So I find this to be amazing. I am 100% bought in. This is my 2nd jar of it. I will be getting a 3rd as my 2nd one runs out. It also lasts you a long time. Even if you were to use this every day and only use 1 pump each time, it would probably last you 3 months. And this has lasted me, before I got my 2nd one, probably 7 months. Yeah, it lasts you for a long time. We're moving now into the makeup category. What I have here is Milk's Hydro Grip Primer. It took me a year to get through this much product because again, we just weren't wearing makeup every day. I still have this much left, which I do intend to get through. There's nothing wrong with this, right? It's still good. I don't see any kind of discoloration or anything. that would make it suspect. It definitely is still good to use. This is a good primer. It's clean formulation. It does extend your makeup wear. Like the name says, it kind of just grips onto your makeup. It's unscented. It has a this tinted color here, which is supposed to help be not adaptive, but it's supposed to make it kind of universal across many different skin tones. And yeah, so far I really like it, and actually got a backup of this. What's notable about the product is that it has hyaluronic acid amongst like a slew of really good things and nourishing for your skin. Really didn't have any issues with my combination skin, oily T-zone, didn't cause any breakouts, so I do recommend the primer. The reason why I did not finish this is I really, at the time, wanted to try Victoria Beckham's, again, her Cell Rejuvenating Primer. And as I was working through, so I got this here, the full size, and this one does not have any, it's not tinted. So I've been using this, and I am also finishing this. And then now that I have quite a bit of color on my skin from a week ago, I started using her tinted version. The golden version is what they call it. The golden version is beautiful. So I have 3 primers here I want to show you guys. This is the Hydro Grip from Milk, clear, as expected. And then this is the Victoria Beckham, but also, you know, just in that no color, it has this sheen, these like small reflective specks in it. And you can see that it gives you radiance. This primer gives you a radiance. It's really beautiful. You don't notice it, but once you put on all of your makeup, you're finished, and you're like, oh wow, like there's some kind of radiance or something going on there. It is from the primer. It does like come through in a subtle way. And then the tinted version here is what I'm wearing today. So you can see the golden tone come through. It's really beautiful. And I don't know how I'm going to stop myself from using this even when I'm not wearing makeup. And it is meant, or it is formulated so that you can wear this every day, even if you don't wear makeup. It has, again, the TCF8, hold on, let me make sure it's correct. TFC8 technology. And so you're basically nourishing your skin with this product. I like to savor it, I guess, because I did get it for makeup priming purposes. So I want to only use it when I'm wearing makeup. But the golden version, it's going to be hard. It's going to be hard. I just love that little bit of color it gives you. It's so beautiful. So beautiful. Anyways, off on a tangent here. That is the reason why I did not finish my Milk primer, because I had ventured into Victoria Beckham's primers. Okay, the next thing that I have here is the NARS. This is the Smudge Proof Eyeshadow Base. And this version is tinted. I am currently using, so I did repurchase. I'm currently using the non-tinted version. I'll show you guys. So this is the non-tinted. The tinted version, I put some here, and then the non-tinted. It takes you a long time to get through one of these. As you can see, I still have product left, but the reason why I decided to go into or repurchase another one is that it's drying up. So if it takes you a year to use this, there's a chance the product may dry out before you actually get to it. And so the tinted version gives you a little bit of a base, and because it's aged, it is actually a little bit tackier than it's supposed to be, because the base, while it does grip onto eyeshadow, it's supposed to feel smooth, like it smooths the skin over so that you can layer on or put on eyeshadow, and so it won't skip. But if it becomes tacky, like the aged one here, you're gonna run into some issues. So the brand new, the fresh one feels really smooth, really nice. Yeah, so of eyeshadow primers, I've just really liked the NARS one, so I've stuck with it. This NARS primer is made in the States, and it does have a shelf life of 12 months, which has expired, so not surprised how it's become more tacky than it should. As for the Milk Hydro Grip Primer, I actually can't find, I have the box, but I can't find where it's printed, where the product is made. Although it does have a number of cool ingredients. It is made up of, it does have, I should say, aloe water, cherry blossom, hyaluronic acid, and B vitamins that will boost skin for a healthier looking base. Yeah, funny how it doesn't even have it on the box, and I can't find it on the packaging either. My guess is the States, but I'll take a look and put the information below. The next item I have here is from Hourglass, and it's their mechanical pencil, and it's 1.5 mm, and it's known for its really, I've used all of it, but you can see that fine point. You can get very precise lines. This is in the shade, it's brown basically. Really, really smooth formulation, just glides right on. My friend who used this had an issue where it broke for her. That didn't happen to me, but I could see that because it's just so fine that if you maybe apply pressure like at an angle, I can see some of it like breaking off or smudging against your skin. I did not end up repurchasing this because I find that the value is not there. What you pay and the quantity of product you get is very little, and I end up using this in less than 2 months, and this was during a time where I really wasn't wearing makeup too often. I was wearing it for videos and then going out to run errands so that I could just break up the routine a little bit here. So did not repurchase this. Nothing wrong with the formula, it's just how much product you get. It is made in Japan and has a shelf life of 12 months. And then these next two products are in the same category. They are mascaras. I have Pat McGrath's Fetish Eye Mascara, and this comes in the shade Black. And then the Urban Decay Lash Freak. The Lash Freak applicator, I think that's why it got its name, because to me it looks a bit extraterrestrial, like a little alien or like a spaceship. I think it's pretty cool. It actually has good functional use, so it's just not, you know, it's not for like the marketing word or the buzzword. So it has bristles along here that are a little bit longer, and then it kind of just curves down. And then on this side, there's actually no bristles, but you do at the tip here have some bristles. So what I would do is with the bristle side, brush the product on and kind of go as far as I can. And then I turn it over to this side and continue to apply product that way. It worked very well. And then the bristles here are good to use, you know, with this inner corner, but you can also use this to comb out lashes, like areas you want to focus on, and you don't need the whole wand, you just need a little bit. I thought it was like, I think this is really cool, one thing, but second, it actually worked. The formula is on the wetter side, which is how I prefer my mascara formulations, because once you start using it and it dries up a bit, it gets better and better with use, right up until it, you know, is too drying and it clumps up, then you're done. But yeah, I enjoyed this a lot, and this in comparison to the Pat McGrath mascara I find to be really similar. Both are volumizing, very much volumizing and lengthening. I thought the applicators did a good job, and the Pat McGrath one is quite different from Lash Freak. They both did a good job in like separating out the lashes. I think the Lash Freak applicator was better, excelled more at like separating your lashes, even though it applied so much product on at the same time. And if I had to pick one of the two, I think I might go with Lash Freak because it was less likely to smudge, and this inevitably it would smudge more. So this was also a very wet formula, and it was fantastic though. I just got so much volume from it. I love this. I actually did end up repurchasing this, and had also gone through the second tube. But Lash Freak, maybe just a little bit more just because like due to smudging, if I had to recommend one over the other. I did not repurchase Lash Freak because I've moved on. I want to try other mascaras. I am using these days the Ilia Limitless Lash Mascara. Clean formulation, really like it. Also a wetter formula that has been kind of drying a little bit, and so now I'm really like I really can go in and start adding those layers in. I find it to be both volumizing and lengthening. When I compare the Limitless mascara to these two, I find that they're really quite similar at this point. I think these do give more volume and a little bit more intensity in comparison, but it's close. So I think at the end of the day, it just depends on, you know, what you want. A lot of intensity, you've got two options here. And then if you want the clean formulation, you've got Ilia's brand. The last item is also from Pat McGrath, and this is not finished. So I actually had a tube that I finished, and I think I must have recycled it because all I could find is this one here. This is her concealer in the shade L5. It is a couple of shades lighter than my skin tone. I do like having that brightening effect with concealers. This is a fantastic concealer. It is full coverage. You don't need a lot. A little bit goes a long way, but if you do use a lot of concealer, it is buildable, and just depends on what you're trying to go for. It just works either way. It just smooths everything out if you use her blurring powder in conjunction with this, which I also have. I have stopped using this, not because there's anything wrong with the formulation or anything like that. I think it performs well, but I actually wanted to try Beauty Counter's Skin Twin. Shades are not quite the same, but it works for me. And this is Beauty Counter, and I think Pat McGrath has the better shade variety, to be honest, a lot more shade variety. This is more pink and this is more neutral. This is a better fit for me, but both of them work. And you can see they're both pretty light. They're, you know, within maybe one shade in terms of like lightness of each other. I really want to try clean formulation makeup and skincare, as you guys know, so that is why. These two are very similar in the sense that they do not completely dry. Neither of them completely dry, so setting them with powder is really important, especially if you're somebody where makeup moves around on you throughout the day, and it's gonna wear for longer too when you set it. The difference between these two is that this has more coverage than this, although I'm quite happy with this, and I would say this is maybe just slightly more prone to creasing before this one would. But again, with my pursuit of clean formulation, I'm pretty happy with this concealer. Actually, I look forward to using it every day. So if you guys have been considering the Pat McGrath concealer, this has my stamp of approval. Like, I've gone through one whole tube and decided to order another, and I still like it. You know, if I'm looking for that really, really flawless look for an evening, this is an easy go-to for me. Let's get into the super exciting part. I have two boxes here. These are for the giveaway for hitting 2,500 subscribers. This is all to thank you guys for all of your support, your comments, the likes, sharing this content with, you know, somebody else a friend who you think might enjoy it, and our conversations about makeup, just gushing over all these beautiful things. Thank you so much. I really, truly appreciate it, and I just wanted to find a reason to thank you guys, show my appreciation. So to enter this giveaway, comment below in this video with your Instagram handle, so there's a way for me to message you. And then on Instagram, if you could tag a friend in the same giveaway post who may be interested in this content, I would appreciate that a lot. Doing those two things, I'll enter your name into the draw. I will be drawing 2 names at the end of this month, and I'll reach out to you to get your address and send these over. Now, let's take a look actually at each of the items in the box, and they are different from each other, so I think it's worth taking a side-by-side look. Box A, let's call it, we have the Good Molecules Pineapple Exfoliating Powder. I've heard really good things about this, and the reason I am not using it myself is I've been using the Cream Cleansing Gel. And the other reason is I have used cleansing powders or exfoliating powders before, like from Amore Pacific and Tatcha. And while I have enjoyed both of those, I always end up getting water into the containers. And when that happens, you just, over time, you're just like disintegrating the product, turning the product into like this watery goop, but it stays in your bottle. So I just, with my habit, the way that I like to take my cleansing products into the shower with me, it's just not conducive for a powder like consistency or a product. So that is why I've heard really good things about this. So whoever gets this, please let me know how you enjoy this. Love to hear your feedback. The second item is from iUnique. It's the Rose Essential Toner. And then it's also made up of 10%, and I'm gonna butcher this word, galactomyces, ferment filtrate. So it is a fairly natural formulation, which I think is just perfect because I've been on that clean formulation kick. Handful of Korean skincare brands I've used. I've enjoyed them all and have just really been impressed with their performance, the options in clean formulation that's available, and the value of those products. So this will be included in box A. Then I also have a Chantecaille Lip Tint Hydrating Balm. I think I mentioned this in my Chantecaille PR video, but Chantecaille was so kind to send me a box of goodies, and I already have the lip tint in Beach Rose. Actually, let me take out my lip tint and swatch it for you. Well, I can't seem to find my Beach Rose. That's okay. I'm sure it'll turn up. So I'll try to describe to you the shade. It's like a medium pink, and it's tinted like the Cocoa Flash formulation. It is very hydrating, unscented, excellent. Yeah, just really pretty. Goes with any look. It's great for summer, so just in time. And then the next item in box A is the Emotion Cheek Shade. So I have one as well. Has the bee embossing. You guys saw in the PR video, the bee actually has this like gold metallic overlay. It is so gorgeous, but obviously I've dug into mine already. This is what that shade looks like. It's really pretty. It's a very silky blush, kind of just blends right into your skin, really easy to apply. So I hope whoever gets this, wins this box, is going to enjoy both of these Chantecaille products. They are one of my favorite makeup brands. And the last item here is going to be a pouch from Chanel. Inside are samples. I think we have well over a dozen different samples here. Some of the items, I have the La Mousse Anti-Pollution Cleansing Cream to Foam from Chanel, and then this Dior Capture Total Dream Skin Care and Perfect Anti-Aging Cream, a Cocoa Flash sample, and this is in the shade 82 Live or Live. And then this one I'm pretty excited about too. It's the Charlotte Tilbury Magic Cream in, deluxe sample. So we have a whole bag of goodies here, and that is box A. Okay, box B. Box B, we have slightly more makeup than skincare, but we do have this Innisfree Real Rose Calming Mask. Again, I loved all the Korean skincare products I've used, and so I know somebody would be able to make really great use of this because I'm using U Beauty, which replaces a lot of facial masks, any serums, and that's why I have not dug into that, and I just don't want it to sit here. I want somebody else to enjoy it. The next item is the Charlotte Tilbury Luxury Palette of Pops eyeshadow palette. It's gorgeous. I will link the video below where I used, not this, but my version of it to create a look. Really pretty. Then I have the Natasha Denona Duo Glow. This is the Dual Chrome Highlighter. So pretty. I feel like this is the one and done. Like this could be your highlighter and blush all in one. And certainly if you're so inclined to, you could apply some onto your collarbone and shoulders. With that dual chrome reflex, I have her large face palettes and she has this formula in them. It's just so, it's stunning. It's beautiful. I was really excited to get this to add into a giveaway. This was like maybe 3 months ago. And the last item is Suku's Comfort Lip Fluid Glow. It's actually from their latest collection. This is their Seaside Glow, Seaside Breeze, Seaside Glow, I think, collection. And I bought one for myself, one to put into the giveaway. This is shade 104, and it's called Yushaku. So the Comfort Lip Fluid Glow has a glossy finish to it, but this shade here, Yushaku, also has some sparkles. It's like metallic. I think you can see it. So again, this is the one I purchased for myself. It's beautiful. I need to do a video using this lipstick along with some of the eyeshadows and eyeliners that came in. But yes, I was so excited to add this into a giveaway, and whoever wins box B, I hope you enjoy this so very much. This is unscented in addition, so that is fantastic. And the last item in box B is a Dior pouch. In the pouch again is over a dozen samples. We have the Dior Show Maximizer 3D, which is basically a mascara lash primer. And it really does work. I've used it as well. You basically apply it on, it's clear, well, it's white and then it turns clear. And as you apply mascara after that, it kind of just gives you more length and more volume. Then again, we have the Capture Total. This is the firming and wrinkle correcting cream. I have used the Capture Total eye cream and I absolutely love it. It's probably like one of the best eye creams that I've used. My only issue with it at the time is that it's scented. I would prefer it to be not scented, like all my skincare makeup to be unscented. I'd prefer all my scents to just come from perfumes and candles. The Skin Dream Anti-Aging Cream that was also in box A. And then we have the BB Glow, which is from Bumble & Bumble, which is a hairstyling cream. So yeah, there are a handful of goodies in here, or samples in here, I should say, along with the goodies. Good luck, I hope you win. This giveaway is open internationally. And if you are, we'll figure it out when I draw the names. If it turns out that shipping is just too costly and it makes sense to basically send a gift card over or cash or something of that nature, we can discuss those then. And once again, I just want to thank you guys so much for all of your support. I feel very blessed to have you here with me. We can gush over makeup and just momentarily from time to time forget about all the other complications in life and everything else that is going on. When I started this channel a year and a half ago, I had not imagined this particular moment. I wanted to grow, I wanted to have an audience to share makeup with and for us to talk about it. But had not thought about this moment that we would do giveaways, for example. So feeling very blessed, and good luck in the giveaway. I will see you guys again very soon. Hope you're having a good one. Take care. Bye.